Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. A bit of an impromptu video here today, but it's because I'm pretty impressed by the reveal of LEGO's Black Friday set. I think a few of us have known what it's going to be for a little while. There have been some leaks and stuff like that, but just wanted to take a look at it because I'm actually impressed by the price point, also the gift with purchase. As you can see here, they've actually got a Black Friday preview stream happening tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so that's 11 p.m. UK time, midnight for a lot of Europe. I'm sure you can get on the stream, even though you probably wouldn't be able to get the $100 e-gift card or the signed set. Who knows, maybe you would be able to. Probably worth it if you're up and about. But the set is actually this one, so it's the Endurance. This is Ernest Shackleton's ship, incredibly appropriately named the Endurance because what ended up happening was an incredible feat of human endurance. Survived for nearly a year and a half on the ice in the Antarctic in incredibly harsh conditions, almost as cold as it gets for me here in Canada, actually. This is coming out, obviously, for Black Friday, so November 29th, and comes with a gift with purchase, but we'll take a look at that in a second. The reason I'm so impressed with this is priced at 270 US dollars. That's 350 Canadian or 230 British pounds. Actually, really good on the Canadian side in terms of when I look at exchange rates. But this is actually, pretty big. It's in the same kind of style as the Titanic in terms of it's not minifig scale. And I think we can see this when we get a bit closer. You can see it's that kind of mini scale, if not nano scale. But, pretty impressive. In terms of the actual size, we're looking at, might be able to see it here on the screen. It's a little bit blurry, but 31.5 inches. If we actually look at probably what I think is the most kind of similar thing, that's the Titanic, which was actually 54 inches in length. So absolutely massive. But this is, half the size of that. 31.5, actually over half the size in terms of length. So really impressive. That was $670. This is at $270. So I think you're getting some value here, 3,011 pieces, and just incredible detailing, a really good display set. We can see it here in the kind of lifestyle pictures if we scroll down and look at it a bit closer. That looks really impressive. Obviously, you've got to have the space to be able to kind of display that, but much more doable than the Titanic. I think that one is just absolutely massive and it really limits who can have it. This is more realistic in terms of, it being able to fit in more people's houses. Some really nice stuff in terms of the plaque there, kind of showing the original name of the ship. So it was originally Polaris, who it was designed by, all of the actual length and weight and the rest of it. So not the Lego length and weight, but the real kind of stuff. You can see it could go up to 10.2 nautical knots. So that's 11.7 miles per hour or nearly 19 kilometers an hour. But yeah, I think this is a really kind of desirable set. But what makes it even more so is that this will be coming out Black Friday, and there is a gift with purchase which comes with it, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I love the minifigs for this. And it's Shackleton's lifeboat, just 232 pieces, but all of them seemingly used really well. So this is when he went to try and get help. And yeah, just absolutely fantastic. Obviously, this is sitting under the Lego Ideas. It's not sitting under Lego Ideas. I have told a lie. It's sitting under Lego Icons, and rightly so. I think that this is as iconic as it gets, really, outside of the Titanic. And actually, in terms of what other ships we've got available at the moment, there's not that many. So we've got a couple of fantasy ones. So we've got the Triwizard Tournament, which has obviously the Durmstrang ship, which is a little bit, for want of a better word, bit measly, bit puny. It's not, I think it looks good. I just don't think it's the most substantial thing. And that comes from obviously having the Beauxbatons carriage there as well. We've also got the Nightmare Shark ship, so another real fantasy kind of one, and this is in the Dreams range. I actually think it's really cool, but it's probably not the best from a display point of view. It's very much a play kind of thing. Outside of that, we've got in the city range the Arctic Explorer ship, probably a bit overpriced. I have seen some really good deals on this at times. Does come with that Orca, that killer whale though, so yeah, that's a pretty good one. But it's very much a city set. Although I have to say, I think it actually looks pretty good, and it's not that kind of too childish, too simplistic for what it is. Outside of that, we've got the Creator 3-in-1 pirate ship, which obviously really nice set, but little bit bricky, little bit blocky. And for a lot of people, they'll really like that. It's really true Lego in terms of even the sails are brick built, and you do get the option to kind of change it up and build the alternate builds as well. But in terms of for a display set, I think that this just steps it up a bit of a notch above those other ones. The Titanic is really the only thing which is competing with it at the moment. This is a much more realistic price point. It's at, it still looks absolutely fantastic, and I think a lot of people are going to want this. Like say, you'll get into Shackleton's lifeboat, but the likelihood is there may well be other gifts with purchase, just for spending a certain amount around Black Friday as well. So you might be able to double this up. I think that, might well be worth holding off just for, 3 more weeks. Just if you think you want to get this, or maybe, you want to purchase something else, there's going to be some good stacking available there around that time. I'm not sure whether there'll be double points or anything, but I'm sure there will be other gifts with purchase. Like I say, just wanted to do this really quick kind of video just to say how impressed for once I am with Lego and with the value they seem to be offering here. I actually think the Endurance here could be one of the top sets of the year, coming out right at the end of the year, one of Lego's last releases. So remember, 29th of November. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you're going to catch that live stream tonight, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on it, whether you're going to be entering the sweepstakes to get the signed set or $100 e-gift card. Looks like that's definitely being advertised for us here in Canada as well as the US. So if I win it in Canada, I want more than $100 because the Canadian dollar is not worth anywhere near as much as the US dollar. But either way, I think it should be a good little event, and let's see what's coming. But with that, I'll leave you, and as ever, be good.